Jack Spratt. I'm the head honcho at the Fairyland Detective Agency. Yeah, you heard right. Private investigator, a PI, a peeper, a gumshoe, a bloodhound for rent, a freelance flatfoot, man on the case, hired nose. If you think it's easy fitting all that on a business card, you have another thing coming. You see, things aren't always happily ever after here in Fairyland. And that's why they need me, Jack Spratt, private investigator, PI, peeper, gumshoe, bloodhound for rent, freelance flatfoot, man on the case, hired nose. Well, you get the picture. And that's my secretary, Tinkerbell. I hired her away from some guy named Pan who dressed in green tights and played Pirates and Indians all day. She was glad to get rid of him. Some guys never grow up.
Still slinking around in the shadows, huh, Jack?
At least I never lose my shadow, not like your old boss.
Don't talk about Peter that way. He was just a little flighty.
Still carrying a flame for the old boyfriend, eh? Well, we haven't got time for any of this wish upon a star stuff, Tink. We've got a case to work on.
You mean someone actually hired you, Jack?
What are you saying? I'm the best detective in Fairyland.
You're the only detective in Fairyland, Jack.
That's right, sweetheart. I've cornered the market on the peep and sneak crowd, grabbed the brass ring of the bloodhound biz, left the competition taking a dirt nap.
You're doing it again.
Like what?
Why do you always talk like that?
Like what?
Like an electric typewriter with a few keys missing.
Hey, this pattern's my style, sister.
You got as much style as Calvin the Kind and Tommy Nose figure.
Enough jabber. We've got a case to solve before the curtain goes down.
Ding.
Ding, 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 ding.
Aren't you going to get that?
Why should I?
What do you think I pay you for?
Since when you start paying me?
Ding, 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 ding.
Fairyland Detective Agency, Miss Bell speaking. Uh-huh. Really? You don't say. Oh, okay. Nice talking to you. Goodbye.
Who was it?
Wrong number.
Darn! Do I have anything on my calendar today?
A bunch of dates. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
No, I meant, do I have any appointments, business meetings, stakeouts, secret rendezvous, furtive encounters, dates with destiny?
You're doing it again, Jack.
Sorry, I can't believe business is so bad. I mean, I'd give my left kidney for a client to walk through that door right now.
Are you Jack Spratt?
I'll get the surgeon.
Never mind that. Take the lady's hood.
No, thank you. I prefer to keep it on. This little Red Riding Hood is my trademark.
I know what you mean. This powder's mine.
How tragic for you.
So, what can I do for you, Red?
Well, it's my grandmother. I was going to bring her a basket of goodies, but she hasn't answered her phone all day.
Maybe she was on the other line.
Grandma has call waiting.
When's the last time you saw Grandma?
At Jack and Jill's party, the night he fell down and broke his crown.
And Jill came tumbling after. I remembered. So, what does Granny look like?
Well, she has real big eyes, a really big snout, and big teeth.
Big teeth, huh? You obviously got your looks from the other side of the family.
Why, thank you. Can you help me, Mr. Spratt?
Sure I can, Red. I'm Jack Spratt, private investigator, PI, peeper, gumshoe, bloodhound for rent, freelance flatfoot, man in the case, hired nose.
You're doing it again, Jack.
Sorry, I get a little carried away sometimes.
I noticed.
Okay, so you just leave your basket of goodies and directions to Grandma's house, and I'll hop right on it. That is, once I finish wrapping up the half dozen other cases I've been working on.
Thank you, Mr. Spratt. How could I ever repay you?
A scene of the day will do nicely. Sainted charity, you know.
I'm a little short today.
So are the 7 dwarves, and I don't give them credit either.
Will you accept this magic apple as a down payment? I got it from my friend Snow White.
That's okay. Just the other day, Jack was standing on the corner with a sign that said, "We'll snoop for food."
You'll have to excuse Tinkerbell. Sometimes you can't believe in fairies.
Just find my grandmother, Mr. Spratt. I'll be so grateful.
You can count on me, Miss Riding Hood. I'm the best detective in Fairyland.
You're the only one. I know. I checked the yellow pages before I came here.
I'm missing Granny, huh? I smell a rat.
There were 3 blind mice in here the other day. I called the exterminator.
Good thinking. Now, who would want to heist a grandmother?
An antique dealer?
Maybe.
The wolf? He has a thing for old women.
Nah, he's in jail doing time for stalking those 3 little pigs.
I wouldn't blame him. It was a bum rap. If I was it, they should have kept their house up to code.
Maybe, but they had a good lawyer, the swine.
Captain Hook?
I don't think he has a hand in this.
The Wicked Witch of the West?
She had that painful broom accent last week.
Ouch.
Tell me about it. She had splinters in places I don't even want to think about. No, there's something funny about this case.
I hope so. The audience was expecting a comedy.
I think I better check out this basket of goodies.
Really? I was kind of in the mood for Italian for lunch. No? Maybe some Chinese food? Chicken Little Chop Suey? Pegging Donald Duck? Some guy named Pan?
Well, what do we have? Looks like there might be more to our little Miss Riding Hood than meets the eye.
That's Fairy Godmother's magic wand.
You ain't just whistling for pixies.
What will Little Red Riding Hood be doing with Grandmother's magic wand?
I don't know. A little magic, perhaps? Like making her own granny disappear?
This is big time bad, Jack.
You got that right, Tink. I'd say it's time I paid a visit to our mysterious informant.
You mean Mr. X?
Shh! Not so loud. The walls have ears.
Nah, it's just the tacky wallpaper you put up.
A missing granny and a stolen wand. This was shaping up to be one of the most interesting cases since a gal named Beauty was attacked by a poisoned spinning wheel and took the big sleep. I knew I had to see what the criminal element was up to, and that meant a secret rendezvous with a man with no name.
Jack's still eating no fat.
Nah, that was in the lean days.
How's the wife?
Ran off the aerobics instructor. But you knew that, didn't you?
I know everything, Mr. Spratt.
Oh yeah? What's 97 times 14?
Let me see, 6, no, 9, lots!
Darn! You're good.
So what brings you to this part of town? A certain case involving a crimson cape lady?
Could be. What's the word on the street?
Asphalt.
No, I meant what's the gossip, the news, the buzz, the scoop, the scam, the back alley whisper, the down and dirty.
Do you always talk like that?
Like what?
At the source that had too much coffee.
Never mind my lingo. What do you know about some shady dealings in Fairyland?
Word is Humpty Dumpty's gonna take a great big fall.
That's a shame. He's a good egg.
Mary got in trouble and now she's on the lam.
Trouble will follow wherever you're sure to go.
You heard about Peter?
The pumpkin ear? No, what happened?
Had a wife. Couldn't keep her.
Nothing lasts these days.
And I think there's something else you'd be interested in hearing. Something about a magical purloined implement.
I'm all ears.
Yeah, genetics can be cruel.
Cut the sarcasm. What do you know about the magic wand?
Maybe a lot, maybe a little. But if you want to know, you have to do something for me first.
What's that?
Guess my name.
That's easy. It's Rumpelstiltskin.
How did you know?
I'm the